Hey guys, I noticed some of you are slightly skeptical that the SOS experience tends toward the negative. This made me think, maybe SOS isn't so bad. Perhaps my limited experience produced an outlier. After diving in deep with more SOS hunts, I would like to double back on stating that SOS sucks. It's actually overwhelmingly average, at best. I watch streamers participate in SOS, and I've joined them in a few SOS hunts. Observing over 100 hunts, only one SOS really impressed me. Hoping to try my hand at having such an amazing time, I hopped into some SOS hunts with a friend of mine, Aldia, and I was thoroughly impressed in the worst way possible. While I was recording footage for my guide on finding a Monster Hunter World girlfriend, I forgot to stop our recording when I went into another SOS hunt with Aldia, and this hunting horn player ended up answering this SOS call. We recognized the name from an earlier failed run, where his contribution aside from corner healing was extending a clagger once. Since kicking a player doesn't really benefit us, we kept going with the guy in the party. As soon as he started breathing the same air as Valkana, he threw on the SOS mantle. That's when I knew that we're going to be getting another one of those runs. Throughout the entire hunt, we were being healed. Not with great sushi fish scales, but with mega potions. I want to emphasize that we are being healed at all times, even when we weren't damaged. If you take a look at our HP in this segment here, we have the player sitting at the corner there drinking potions like the prohibition is going to be reinstated. I went back into the footage afterwards to count how much he contributed in actual damage and crowd control. I think his biggest contribution was the use of a might pill, giving me this beautiful clip with some very attractive damage numbers. Actually though, I just rewatched it again, and I didn't ever see the might pill effect go off. So, more glory to myself then. I guess he also saved me the trouble of having to sheath to use a max potion in this clip here. Credit where it's due. Honestly, I can appreciate the constant healing, meaning that I'm able to make mistakes and not having to sheath my weapon for it. But that's about it. There are times when healing is needed, but often it isn't. For a lot of weapons, taking guaranteed food skills like Moxie is one of the best defensive options while eating. As long as our health bar does not fall below the Moxie threshold, there really is no point to heal, as we wouldn't be one-shot anyways. For chip damage, weapons such as Longsword and Switch Axe, which is what our team was running, can quickly regenerate through the health augment. Even if our health was to fall dangerously low, such as proccing Moxie or being below Moxie threshold, I think that most players have the common sense to use a max potion. I don't think it's too far-fetched to state the damage lost from having to sheath our weapons and heal is much less than having a corner healer drinking potions until they make a college fraternity look like a 10-year-old in a dive bar. You might be thinking, at least this player is preventing cards, and creating more successful runs. This kind of logic is the same as saying that wearing ghillie mantles prevents unwanted pregnancy. People who believe this should probably take that playstyle into a solo run and see how many clears they get. What completes runs is not healing or preventing cards, it's damage. The correlation in this case is not the causation, just like how my lack of unwanted pregnancies isn't because I wore a ghillie mantle, but rather I am a streamer and content creator that earns no money. Funnily enough, as soon as our hunting horn player went within range of ATV, Valkana immediately sent the guy back to camp. I ended up laughing so hard that I inadvertently ended up proving karma is a real thing, and getting sent home in a body bag too. Thankfully, this was right at the end of the hunt, where the ATV was limping after 8 minutes of bullying, and after putting on a ghillie mantle to screw around with Audia, Arch-Temper Valkana fell over. I guess ghillie mantle is the way to go after all. Once again, I don't do this to put people on blast, but rather to denounce lazy playstyles, which create a bad multiplayer experience for others. I have seen glimpses of the potentially amazing SOS experience some of you talk about, but my mind remains unchanged in terms of the general experience. In spite of everything, I would love to try playing with you all sometime. Let me know your favorite SOS hunt as well as your hunter name in the comments, and I'll try joining your SOS sometime if I come across it, and maybe I'll even be able to change my mind. Good luck everyone on your hunts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.